Well, round two. Let me see. Let's see if it works. Can't really be loyal to any of these companies online. You might think Rumble, maybe Rumble is for freedom of speech, but all they do is fuck me up all the time. I get paid more on Rumble than anywhere else, so it's nice. So I push them a little bit harder, you know, and then we run into this. Let's see. Before I even start an intro, let me see if. Well, I don't even need to share it out or anything because I already wasted all my at everything. So I add all this stuff at blah blah blahs. So it's all wasted. We should probably just start the show. Let's see. Does it say we're live? It doesn't even show the thumbnail. Doesn't even show the thumbnail. I don't think it's working. They broke it. They broke it. Well, I was gonna do like an intro and be like professional and do a show and stuff. Restart times or like 4 times. Still, that's 4 times too many that I had to do it. Let's see. How about we just say let's grow on Rumble. Let's see if it works. Let's see. Make a comment. You can't be professional in this game these days. You can't do it. You get started, you have everything ready, and then they just fuck you. I emailed them today, and then so they're like, "Oh, he's got this issue. Let's fix it. Let's make it where he can't go live at all for like six tries." I keep saying 6 tries. I must have really wanted it to be 6. All right. Well, I don't know. I guess I can share it on X real quickly. If you're on X, follow me on X, but really doesn't mean anything over there either because the X live stream is like they don't care about live streaming on X. Oh, wait, we aren't even live on X. This is awesome. Let's see. Let's try it again. Error code. Error code. Yep, can't even go live to X, so there's no reason to share it over there. Okay, cool. Very good, Rumble. I'm loving this today. So let's just at Rumble on X so that they'll see it faster than the support team. Studio is broken. I have sent emails and such, but I have to let the couple people on X. Well, let's see. I have to. You know that you can't watch the stream on X today. Something is broken. Yay. Hashtag yay. Hashtag Rumble broken. Again. I do hope they fix it. Okay, that's good. Maybe they're like, we don't like that guy. He complains. Like, okay, well, you want people to use your platform or not? That's what we need to know. All right, I guess I can pull up Facebook comments, see if anybody refound me after all that. Yeah, nobody. Just Miss Margaret. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, you knew something was wrong a little bit ago, didn't you? Yep, X doesn't want to work. Let's try this. Let's try that. Nope, it won't connect. Suddenly it works on Twitch now, which who cares about Twitch? Let's see if there's any comments. They're not showing up on the screen, of course, again. Hi. Oh yeah, so you have to make a new studio all the time when these glitches happen. And then when you do that, you have I lose all the banners that I took time to make. I lose all the settings that I had active, including my chat settings. So I got to set all that back up, and you guys get to hang out with me while I do it. Wonderful. 14 of you watching me just melt down over here. I'm gonna melt down. I'm gonna do it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Rumble. Look, it's just a knife. Don't worry. All right, here we go. It didn't change my coloring. Oh, I see. I have to do like that. There we go. All right. Why don't let's have a show today? What do you guys think? I mean, it's been wonderful. Like I should have tried. I guess I should test it all weekend, every weekend, just to see if I can actually have a show on Rumble. It's great. Let's see. That's great. All right. Are we live everywhere else? Okay. We're on Facebook for whoever will see that. Can't do any things, so we'll still share it, I guess. Couple times. Share it to the group. This is the part I don't want you to have to sit around for. That's why I play an intro. But I'm kind of over it. The intro kept locking up on me. Something wasn't working. We weren't live on Rumble. Hey, you say hey. We'll just say hey, because who cares? Let's go to... Huh, that's cool. It doesn't even show my group available to share to. Of course, Facebook always has problems. Rumble is just catching up, I guess. Rumble's just catching up to the problems that Facebook has. But I don't use Facebook to count on their technology for my streams either, so I digress. Okay, I guess I can hit the like button for whatever that means. Let's share it to... Oh, I just did that. Let's try to share it to my group. Is it going to pop up this time? Okay. I can click at everyone, but that doesn't do anything. I already used it. It's gone. They let you put it in there for some stupid reason. Let's see. I think that's all the groups I need to share to. All right, let me switch back to my page. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I have to hit the like on this one too. Now let's share it to my story again. Share it to my group again. Nope, can't do that everyone that time. I must have not done it on my group. That's good. Hey. I'm just saying hey this time. That's a defeated way to try to get a comment on each one. Let's go. We'll share it to Boots to Bushes today. Why not? Hey. Hey, that's all I'm putting up. Hey. Hay might be for horses and grass may grow cheaper, but I'm still giving you a hay. All right. Now that's before I even share it to my messenger groups. It seems like a lot of wasted effort, doesn't it? But hey, just like I said, hey. Just gonna share it out to every person that I see on this list. All the people that don't come but still are on my list, they get a share. They get a message from me today. They get a message. And it's just going to say, hey. I'll say, how's it going? Hey. And they're going to think that's a message from me directly to them. It is, but it's also just a way for me to send these out, which go a lot farther than stupid at whatevers, and can't even be live on X, even though no one watches us from X. I think X is a good alternative to the Facebook and such. It's a good like you know option to spend time on a place that doesn't always censor you. Now X has its own problems, of course. You can't see the live chat on Rumble, which is probably not an X problem. That's more of a technical problem. Yeah, let's see. Did you hear about the sky? Oh, wow. Did you see? Oh my God! What? I haven't been checking my messages, but I guess Oliver Tree died in a uh, helicopter accident. My God! I just started getting into his stuff. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. That doesn't blow me away for a minute. I'm not sure what would. I was just showing somebody his stuff. That's insane. Okay, let's get to the door prize wheel because that's about the most structured thing I can do so far today. Oh, look, I don't even get my camera on screen. Hey, there it is. So we got messaged you earlier. I'm not sure, Chris. Like I said, I haven't looked at any of my messages. I wasn't feeling well yesterday. Um, all right, let me see if I can fix the chat a little bit. There we go. Maybe like that. So that's cool. Right in the middle. Woosah, woosah. I haven't smoked today. I didn't think I needed to until Rumble. You're driving me to smoking. You're doing this to me, Rumble. Look at what you're doing to me. Look at what you're making me put in my mouth. Just kidding. All right. Check this out. After we show off the planties, we're gonna do a little bit of harvesting. But there is some issues with this, which I wanted to talk about. When I water these, I'm not watering them evenly enough. And there's a little video of when I watered them. I walk up to the side of them, I lift it up, and I put water in there. But I'm not taking the time to water all the way around, thinking that the water will get in there, it'll absorb into the cocoa core, and it'll work its way around. But that's not what's happening. Clearly, some of them are taking more of the energy than the others. If you look at this corner here, it looks like maybe the back corner from where I was mostly watering. See that? Everything else looks great, but then you see that corner and it's like starting to die off a little bit. In fact, I should probably just give it a little water while we're sitting here until I cut them. The second half of the show and do some harvesting. Oh, I can't give them any water because I've been filling up my aquarium. I do have some of this water. Some water from the aquarium. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put some of it in here. Just for that hour that we're not messing with them. And we can put some over here. Wow, such an exciting Monday, and also tragic. Every time I think of the crap I'm going through, and then I think of someone getting in a helicopter wreck, it's like, wow, really nothing that I'm doing. No, none of my problems are really problems, right? I can easily explain to you guys what the technical issues that I'm having, and if you're somebody that's going to take the time to listen, then you might have sympathy for that or some kind of understanding. But it's not like a irreversible or you know life changing problem. Oh, yeah. One back here, Cam. Cam. Okay. All right. I am going to take a little puff because of problems. I have some deliciousness here from 34 Mongrels Genetics that I bought over the weekend. Some wonderful groovy items, some 200 milligram items, and yeah, I'm excited to try those. Let's get the door prize going in a second here. Didn't even have my notebook open up yet. Ricky Wynn, what's up, my guy? Gerald, hello, hello. Come on in. I'm having a hell of a time today and a hell of a show so far. Okay. This is 240. This is what 240 looks like. Although I don't weigh 240 anymore. That's nice. Actually, I don't think I ever weighed 240. I think my max was like 220. Feeling pretty good, though, as far as that goes. Healthy, fit. Went to Taekwondo class on Thursday. Do have the number post up, so anybody who's subscribed and you haven't got over there, make sure you do that within the next 45 minutes or so, and I will be spinning that wheel here today. All right, who do we got? I'm gonna go Facebook first. We got Dawn, we got Ricky, got a comment to be on the wheel, all kinds. What's up, man? You serious, dude? Oh no, it's you're on the wrong Rumble then. That's all. I just need to go over to delete the wrong ones. Jeez. So let's see. Is this the right one? Yes. The top one is the correct one. It should be. I just wasn't sure. Let's delete the other ones. Oh boy. Thanks for telling me, because some people are going to click on the wrong ones. I'm sure of it. I accidentally delete the wrong one. Okay, let's check it. Okay, we are still here. Remember, comment below the post like these folks have done, and you will get an extra spot. Oh, hey, Brenda was here. Hey, Brenda. You'll get an extra spot on this door prize wheel. If you want to know what the prize is, just ask. I'm not going to spend all that time on it. We got Margaret. We got Lynn. Hello. Lynn, happy late birthday. Hope you, or was that today or yesterday? Happy birthday, Lynn. Macy in the house. Hello, Macy. Who else here? Chris. And I think that's it on Facebook. Oh, Levi. What's up, Levi? Kayla. Okay, I missed a few here. Kim. Kim was one of the first friends in. Thank you, Kim. And Margaret. Yeah, make sure you go jump over and grab a number. I'll be passing them out today. How do I subscribe? Ricky, if you want to subscribe on Facebook, you can, and that does make you a pro member at $5 a month, although I personally prefer that you don't, because Facebook takes a lot of that, a big chunk of that, and I don't love giving my money to Facebook, even though I do. So my preferred spot would be over at locals.com. Locals is a free website. It's like a subscription platform, just like OnlyFans or Patreon or Substack, and the list goes on. They are not a sex site like OnlyFans has turned themselves into by not on purpose, but it happened, and now they're stuck. But Locals is like a group. It's like a Facebook group, except not on Facebook and away from all the haters, spammers, scammers, and well, there might be a hater or two in here, but they're paying me, so I guess I can do that. But yeah, if you want to subscribe, this is the cheapest way to do it. Ricky, if you go over to locals.com, you can find my page at Waylon the Indoor Farmer, or if you go to straight there, it's theindoorfarmer.locals.com. If you sign up, it's $2 a month, or it's a $20 for the whole year. Now, I will say this, almost everybody that signs up at the $2 does, if they stick around long enough, they end up moving up, because there are a lot more benefits and perks and and different things that you get at the higher levels, higher tiers. The best thing you can do is $10 a month, which is Super Pro. And you might think, well, that seems like a lot, but it gets you into the game nights. You just have to comment on the post. You don't have to be there to win those. It's a free a spot holder that you don't ever have to be there to win your prizes. You just have to make sure you get in on the the post to say that you want to be on a team. If I'm explaining everything right, there is one more thing I can show you. If you go to my page on Facebook, guys, Facebook page, Waylon the Indoor Farmer, at the top is pinned it's an older video that needs to be updated, but it does still show you how to go over to. So it points exactly where to go, what website, like the arrows tell you everything. You go here, you search for Waylon the Indoor Farmer, boom, no problem, you find it, and yeah, it goes through the whole thing. Find my community. You do not have to sign up to be part of the community, but you do. I mean, you have to sign up and like log in, but you do not have to pay to just go check it out and to like join my community. You can be a non-paying member of the community, but you do have to pay to get the perks and stuff. Yeah, some of these perks that pop up are kind of. Now this is correct, but at the end here it shows a bunch of random perks that aren't actually what's going on. Right now, so all of that stuff needs to be fixed, but it is a thing. So let me know. I don't want to ramble about it, but since you asked, I appreciate it. All kinds. Hey, you should be able to find Rumble now. I had to delete some extras. Brenda. Yeah, Brian Williams is. I meant to make a post about that. Brian Williams glass blowing. His birthday today. Lynn, yours was yesterday, yeah, but thank you. It's yeah, I did. I mean, I did the post thing. I posted happy birthday. Okay, now we're going to Rumble, guys. Brenda, we got Brittany, all kinds. Guys, go check out all kinds. He's a young family man just trying to, do his own thing. Got all kinds of oddities that he's trying to do, vending and stuff like that at events. Got Margaret, got Andrew, Lila Rose. Yeah, guys, share it out. Tag some friends on this one. I usually ask anyway, but this one I ask a little bit heavier on these days when there's some kind of a tech problem that makes it feel like maybe I'm not going to get the same amount of reach that I usually get, which isn't all that great in the first place. But if I can ask for a little extra help today, that's all. Diane, hello. Diane, thank you for letting me know about Oliver Tree. That is devastating. That's tragic news. Like, guy had, it was just taken off to be just, an icon almost, like just building his career, just getting away from his like earlier stuff and just starting to build this whole new thing. And I don't know him that well, but I just started getting into him, and it's just, man. All right, who else on the Rumble? We got Kayla. Not great, Brenda. How you doing? You not feeling well? Dawn, Chris on the Rumble. Why are you coming at me like that, Chris? I told you I haven't checked my messages today. What's that? What is that going to help to tell me? Hey, you would have known this earlier. Like, I get it. If I would have checked my messages yesterday, I would have seen it in the group chat. Like, why are you coming at me like that? Get off my case. Today's not the day. Today's not the day. Okay, sorry. I should bring my sword out for moments like that. Today's not. Got Cullen. Okay, everybody else, I think we're good. Some weirdo, somebody named the Indoor Farmer. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Only Margaret on the Rumble, or on the YouTube. Thank you for hitting the YouTube up. You were waiting all morning. Well, look, I've been busy all morning, and I'm trying to get to the pictures to show you. I've been working all morning, doing things and stuff. It's been crazy. Although I did say I wanted to. I can't show you I'm not going to stop to show it to you guys right now, but Tomorrow, I'll show you all the goodies. I actually bought some moon rocks for the first time. I got a little moon rock here in my bowl with some other flour. Pretty cool. Never had a moon rock before. Basically just like hash. I don't really notice a difference. To be honest, it might be stronger in some way. I don't know. Okay, let's get to the planties. If you comment below while I'm doing this and I haven't seen it yet, just be patient and I'll get you on the door prize. Yeah, it was a sad day. I mean, all of us got. I started once I found him. I was kind of getting everybody into him, like not just him, other artists that I like, but yeah, it's just like, hey, check this guy out, and now he died. That feels like the way he died feels very iconic too. I mean, think of um what's his name? Was it Jim? The guy from La Bamba. What's his name? That crash that killed a bunch of like big artists back in the day. I think did it kill Buddy Holly too at that time? I might get all the details wrong, but you guys remember what I'm talking about? That crash that killed a bunch of artists, 3 or 4 of them, 2 or 3 maybe, I don't know. Anyway, what we're looking at is the scraps. I save up scraps of the week, and with the summertime, I am trying to bury the scraps in the worm in the grow table with the worms more often, because you don't want fruit and stuff sitting around too long like that, because you'll get gnats and stuff. But I really haven't had that much of a problem. I'll see one every now and then. um, okay, I had to turn the music on. I forgot the music, and that's what happens. You guys have heard me say it probably a dozen times, where I say, well, let me go turn some music on so I don't lose my headset. And that's what happens. That's when it did. I just did it. I just did it. All right, back to the scraps. Got all kinds of goodies, mostly organic stuff that I get from the store. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's like a leftover piece of like some of an avocado that's left over. Uh, yeah, I buried all this stuff last week. This is last week's scraps. Kobe Bryant too. Yeah, yeah, that's more your generation. I mean, he's older than you, all kinds, but you probably don't remember the incident I'm talking about. It was like in the Richie Vallen. That's what it was, because he was scared of planes. They talked him into it, Lila. Yeah, it was like his first time, and yeah. So I never take lightly when people are scared of flying. Although statistically, you're safer, even though we're in cars all day long. I tell you what, though, I think about it all the time. I think I haven't had a wreck. I haven't had a problem in a car for a long time, and I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm like, well, statistically speaking, it happens every now and then to everybody. There are some people. There's probably some unicorns out there that get that never been in a fender bender or anything like that. But I just feel like, okay, it's like, are we in a fender bender? Clearly, it's a lot better than a helicopter crash. So I think that's where the statistics get skewed, because what you really want to look at, if you're trying to be honest about it, is the the number of times that a crash happens from an airplane or helicopter where people walk away from it. That's the difference. The number of times that a car crash happens where people walk away from it are way, way higher than the number of times that people end up dying from a car crash, right? But in an airplane, it's the other way around. The number of times people can just walk away from it are almost like much lower. I mean, I'm sure it has happened. I know we've had some pilots that were able to pull it together just at the last minute and save some people, but that's rare. Hey, Kathleen, hello. You do you, buddy? And if people can't understand, life gets hectic. Are you talking to me? Oh yeah, about yeah. I'm just Chris and I we're pretty close. He can give me shit. I can give him some shit back, and then that's how it goes. I send you planties, okay. Cotton candy muffins from Mythic, nice. I have some Mythic Genetics flour that we're gonna check out on screen tomorrow. Oh man, I'm moving around too fast here. Sorry, you guys. It's camera's on my head, so I'm just like getting things done. Burying the scraps. Looking for worms. That was a good movie. Which one? A lot of musicians died in plane crashes. Yeah, I mean they fly around a lot. People, I would say, there's probably been there's probably a few other professions that have high numbers of plane deaths, like not just pilots, but like business people or international traveling people, stuff like that. Going to soak. I don't know what's happening with you, Brenda, but I really hope that you get better soon. Alex, what's up, man? Alex, just speaking of you, we were just Chris was just telling us about pictures he sent me of the candied muffins. Mm, okay, yeah, not a lot of action on the Facebook comments these days, but that's okay. Come over to find us on Rumble or YouTube or anywhere that the comments work for me. I wish they would get that fixed, but it is what it is. Okay, here's my onions. They're onioning. They're doing their thing. There's a bunch of cloves in there still. I didn't pull them out, but I'm not too worried about it. Like, you could say that they might take some of the nutrients from the onions, but the onions look pretty good. I don't need them to grow fast. I'm not trying to turn over a harvest. What I want is I want a nice crop of onions that I can clip from when I need them. Just trim them up when I need to, and keep letting them grow. Got the grass over here. The grass is greener on this side, not on this side. Anyway, cheers, guys. I see a hashtag WTIS in the chat. It's been a hell of a day already. Whoa. I forgot about that. I forgot I did that. Check that out. We'll go back 10 seconds. Poof! Made a mess. Cheers. That didn't turn out the way I wanted it. You harvested some mullein today? Or mullein? That's awesome. How much do you get out of that? Oh, I need to play with this for a second. So I was adding some equilibrium into the aquarium, which is the trace minerals that the fish need, that the RO water doesn't have in it. So got to add it back in. All those people responded to my. A bunch of people responded, but some of them actually came here, so that's awesome. As you can see, we got the 34 mongrels here, and this is when they were still alive. So I have a sad story to tell you guys. The pot over here, furthest away, the one that's closest to that looks like it's right next to the pour spout here, then in the picture, that farther away pot, we had an incident with a certain Mr. Sproutington that decided that he wanted to jump up in the pot, and he killed the plant. He killed one of my plants, you guys. Oh hey, I posted this picture last week. So here's my problem. Here's what I did wrong. Here's a mistake. I'm trying to be lazy about it, and I'm only watering from one side. And I'm like, okay, if I put enough water in there, it'll run over, it'll fill the tray, and that's true. But you got to put a lot of water in there to do that, and I'm not putting enough in for that. And you don't want to put that much in. You don't want the tray to be just like full, because it's all gonna absorb up into the flowers and then cause mold and things like that. So, or not flowers, but up into the plants. So that was a mistake right there. Perfect example of what not to do, folks. And we went outside for some pictures. Again, this was a few days ago. She's looking pretty good. I have some other bad news when it comes to the canna plants. I found a couple of males outside. A couple of those nice looking plants were male. So we had to take them out. And then this plant, this thing is funny because it's still surviving somehow. Like it's over here in this, like it's gravel or partly driveway underneath this. Like it must have like some cracks or crevices that it's growing into. You might have seen this in the last couple of weeks where I gave it water specifically because it was drying out and dying, just like a plant next to it that is fully dead now. It was a tiny little plant that died all the way. But then it looks like somebody stepped on it. Well, I don't think it was me, maybe a dog. And now it's still alive. It's like, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're just gonna just gonna grow across the ground here. It's funny. Oh, let me get back to the comments over here. Thanks, Andrew. Alex getting a nap. I just read that. And here's my other planty. Oh, by the way, Rose. Hi, Rose. You just reminded me. I got to get the some of the game night winners taken care of still. Like I said, I had a long weekend, and I did see your message, Rose. I didn't actually go into Messenger. I saw it across my screen, and I haven't checked. Yes, so you won some Butthead soil, Rose. You're going to love it. Just got to get you the link. You got to go to the website to do that. Shouts out to Buttheads. I went down there last weekend, 2 weekends ago, something like that. Anyway, we've got another planty over here that's looking good. That's not very big, but it is looking good. It's way smaller than the other ones outside. Probably just because maybe there's less light. Like they get some nice light here, as you can see, but the shadows start to creep over as the day goes on, so maybe they're not getting enough. But that doesn't make a lot of sense either, because these get even less. And look at how look at this plant just growing over to try and get that light. It's like, let me just grow this way to find the light. Look at that. It's funny. It's strong. It's a strong plant. I'm probably gonna have to, hold it up later on. But it's pretty funny. And here's another sad story. I broke a big chunk off of this plant. I thought I could save it, but to put it back, standing it back up, I didn't tape anything around it or whatever I should have. And then today I ended up having to rip that piece off. So sad. This plant, and this was sad. The plant that had randomly voluntarily landed the seed that landed in this pot, this black pot here, and it grew the next year. I did not plant that seed. I did not put that in there. It fell in there from something else. Walking around that area, it fell in there, and I was so happy about it. I was trying to keep it happy. I gave it some topsoil and some soilfoods.com worm castings and water, going out there watering it. It's a male. Find out it's a male. Just had to rip it out. Had to rip it out. Look at that. Look at them balls. You guys want to see my balls? Look at these balls. Hey, Ronaldo, what's up, man? Let me add you and Rose onto the wheel. Ronaldo had a birthday recently. I don't know why I typed out your whole name. Let's see, 505. The leaves look like a perfect hybrid of indica, or indica and sativa. Nice. Which ones? We got Rose on the Rumble and Diane. All right. Oh, wow, I just noticed my whole poppies are blooming. Are your white poppies? Okay, you got poppies, huh? I eat poppy. Right, Andrew? Dude, you're like the plant terminator. Dude, you know what, Chris? Don't talk to me like that. That's what. You terminated plants before. Come on now. Yeah, this thing. I had to rip it out. That's sad. Where are the balls? They're in here somewhere. So many balls. Like a Christmas tree. Cheers, Ronaldo. You guys might not hear it, but I said
too.
I just let out this audible. Oh no. Well, that tastes better after I broke it up a little bit. It's nice.
Can I trick it?
Can I trick it? I thought. Does anybody know if that's possible? If you just remove all the balls, can you get it to go back female? I don't know if that. I don't know if that's how that works. They're softballs. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't, Rose said. You'll be back. I will actually be back in a little bit. This is hard to do with one hand. I didn't have the head cam on. By the way, head cam kind of sounds perverted, doesn't it? Anyway. Yep, I had to pause it, get it somewhat loose, and then I didn't start it back up. Yeah, I just tossed it over here in the brush pile. Oh, here we go. All that beautiful soil that's being wasted now. I'm gonna have to go back and check on these plants to make sure they die, because there's a chance that thing, with all the soil and stuff, those roots could maybe try and still hit the ground, and don't want that to happen. Hey, what up, Ted? Speaking of, guys, Ted. Oh, hey, that's the picture I used today. Ted Hashtag Tedibles out there. Let me see a hashtag Tedibles from y'all. He's going to be added to the game night wheel this week, Friday. So talk more about that as time goes on. But yeah, check out the jelly bean tomatoes. The jelly bean tomatoes are looking pretty good. They're actually looking stronger and stronger as they get bigger, which is good because I don't want them to stretch out and just be too like scrawny as it stretches too tall. The stem, I guess, is getting thicker. Plus, they don't even have to be held up by anything at the top. So, as you can see, there's a wooden skewer here in the soil that only goes up to here, but then you go higher up and it's almost double the plant higher, and all of that is pretty strong, pretty sturdy. So that's working out to my benefit since I haven't tied them up yet. I was going to use some string and tie them up, or some yo-yos. Yo-yo. Hey, yo-yo. All right, here we go. Around kind of quickly for some reason, which is slow down. Oh yeah, I think this was today's video. So now we're up to today. The balls can still open after you pull them off. Oh. Like sitting on the ground, you might still get pollen out of them. Water ruins pollen, so I spray the plant down, then bag it and cut it up. Okay. Huh. I didn't know those two things. Thanks. No, you can take your balls and cut yourself a woman. Call yourself a woman is the same thing. Right. They look good. Thanks, all kinds. Yeah, they look good. They're happy outside, but they're just, in weird spots and trying to find light. Oh, yeah. Tedibles. I'll add you on the wheel here in a minute, brother. Ted, I had a pretty good time Saturday. Got a lot. I spent way more money than I should have, but it's all on... Well, actually, first of all, I spent money at my sponsors' booths. I spent money at an event that I want to see succeed. Although they're going to have trouble once the laws change. So I hope we can still find a way to make it happen and get gathered together. You just probably aren't going to see the events where there's just jars and jars of cannabis everywhere. That is sad, but we'll see what happens. I think there's going to be a pretty big pushback. Everybody's getting prepared for the law changes, and everybody's trying to pivot or trying to fight back. But either way, when it happens, you're going to see how people truly feel. Like, you're going to see whether or not it becomes something that they do crack down on, or they find out the more they crack down on it, the more people will fight back, because they allowed it to the point that it has been like normalized. It is normalized. It might not be everybody's cup of tea, but it is normal now, and they're trying to put it back in the bag. The bag's all shredded up. There is no bag. And just to give you guys just to clarify, you guys, I get it wrong all the time too, but it's TEDD, 2 D's, IBLEZ. Just so, because I literally have to look at my coffee cup that he gave me once in a while just to make sure I get the spelling right. Oh no. Forgot to bring my water down here, and I am thirsty. I'm gonna have to go grab that. See if we got another video to play while that happens. Oh, first of all, let me go and put some people on the wheel. We'll put Ted in here as Tedibles. Hey, Kasia, how are you? I've been seeing some of your posts. I hope things are going well. Alright, I think I'm caught up on that. Let me see if we got a video next. Yes. Alright, let me go grab my water. Oh, guess I should pause this. Cam, thank you, Cam. Thank you for your cooperation for a change. What did I do with that? Must be upstairs.
It's cracked over there.
I'm still not. Oh, looks like I got me some more puff tops in the mail. Very nice. Puff tops. The puff tops from Mr. Country Boy Weeds. And I already know what that video needs working in the garden here. I guess I didn't commentate it for y'all, but look at that. We got some more wonderful puff tops. Watering them onions. Watering them onions. Watching you. I harvest the space candy. Got the pound of flour. This auto. Oh wow. I'm on YouTube. Oh, that's why you said that. Watching you. Ah, I had to fix the old broccoli trees. They did stay. I mean, it looks like it's going to work out, but they're like these just big old gangly trees that are just growing nonstop. So using a yo-yoing them up. I probably could have come up with a little better way to do it, but yeah, it works. We all watching. Well, Ted, he was just finishing a comment that he made before that. It does sound kind of funny for him to just say that. Looks like 56% humidity, 71 degrees in here. Not bad. I don't see any reason to change that. Seems like a pretty good percentage of humidity and a pretty good temperature. I like it. I'm glad I put it out. So I got these onions right here. I don't know if I took a picture of these. The onions that were dying, and I kind of like saved a couple. Started to keep growing, but we'll see what happens. Guys, I'll get to some comments here in a minute. I'm on a roll, trying to get back in here. We got, this is the today's microgreens. I did cut a little bit of them out here, and you can see they were, I don't think I watered them since maybe yesterday morning or the day before, and as they get bigger, they require more water each time. So they were starting to get a little dried out. I did water some today. And wow, these look so weird over here in this little corner. Very strange. Not sure what's going on. I put water in there, but maybe because there's light on them right now, it's not helping. I don't see any mold issues. I thought it used to be mold when I was seeing the little white hairs, but that's not mold. Yeah, so that one has a little bit of a problem compared to the other one. Okay, here we go. And this doesn't make sense either. Okay, so now looking at it, the problem corner is the side I was watering. Maybe that's over watering. Huh. Interesting. I thought, okay, I needed to get it some water. Get them some water. There might be a slight hill, might be like a decline somewhere on the floor, because as you see, I had to move it over this way to get into that corner. It wasn't even going that direction. Hmm. This is a no-no. Gonna have to do it a little better next time. And here's a big thing that I found out this time. You guys remember when I first planted them, I chose one of the two trays to only put RO water in, and the other tray I only put water from the aquarium. Now, I did that for the first week at least, and I didn't notice a difference. There was still no noticeable difference. So I started just giving them the same water, Now I don't want to have to keep doing that from the aquarium, so that means that I can just go with the RO water, which I have a little hose for that I can just put right in there. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing. That's technically a savings because I don't have to use the water that's already infused with nutrients, right? Nitrites and nitrates. So I'm saving that one ingredient. That's two ingredients, but you get my point. That one aspect of using water from the aquarium, I don't have to do that now. And that is just arugula. Maybe some other things might be a little different. Stuff that grows slower, like bull's blood beets, maybe. And every time I look over at this, it looks more and more sad. It just looks wild. It looks crazy in that corner. Like, what the hell's happening over there? I don't know. I guess you just have that once in a while. This other one looks great. It does look like it was starting to dry a little bit because of this corner. You see this corner here? Where can I get to? See that? Just a little bit of something happening there. Not 100% sure on that. Can't wait to harvest it. Put it in some containers. I don't have my stickers or anything yet, so what I'm going to do is just give it away to people, give it away to my friends. I can't really ship it. Obviously, they won't stay fresh, but take it to events, give it away at events. I flipped my houseplant around. We're going to see if the leaves turn. They probably will. I would assume they're going to turn so they can catch the light. I just thought, why am I letting this plant? So, for those of you who might not know, I had the plant over here, and the vine was growing to the right instead of growing to the left. I thought that's kind of dumb. The light's that way, so I kept having it. It was kind of growing against itself almost.
All the way over here.
I was getting frustrated with this hose. I kept knocking into things. I kept bumping into my plants and stuff. The little volunteers down there. So I switched the hose up, and I think that's going to work out better in the long run. Using a little eggshell to hold up this random plant. And then we got our piece of grass. That whatever that thing is, it's growing pretty good. What do you guys think? Whatever that is. Drink water, guys. Make sure you drink water. It's getting hotter. We got the token float coming up on June 27th. Hey, Kateri, what's up? We all here just watching. If you're still only finding me on Facebook, I would hope that you could come and find me on YouTube, on Rumble, of course, is what I prefer, even though, you know, I gotta deal with glitches and stuff. But man, earlier I was just like, I was hot. I was like, mother. Anyway, it was rough. It was a rough start, but we're still growing. We're still growing. Look at these. These are some 34 mongrels genetics, like the shirt that I'm wearing. Ta-da! We got 3 plants that are still going from the 34 mongrels. They gave me a whole bunch, and I can only keep 3 alive, I guess. One of them, it's not my fault though. I mean, Sprout destroyed that. Look at that plant. I pulled on it, I tugged on it, and it seemed like it was kind of stuck. So I was like, you know what? Let me just water it, see what happens. So I watered it. I watered the broken. That he literally severed the sap or the sproutling. Sprout severed the sprout, and it was laying on its side, completely separated. And so I just took it and stuck it in the soil, and it was kind of stuck. You saw me kind of pull on it. I don't know. Maybe it can come back from that. I don't know if it wants to, but we'll see. Now we got Miss Lemone. Hey, Denise. Hello. Check me out on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got YouTube on their phone. At least 2 places would be nice, but 3 is even better. Come find me on Locals. We aren't live on Locals right now, but I can start doing that. So I took the small one to help finish filling up the big one. It's nice to have 2 pours because it's a slow fill from the aquarium, so I have to just, you know, switch one out, put the hose in the other one, and keep moving. A little bit more efficient. And here's something that's not very efficient. I watered the lemon tree, Miss Lemone. She's not looking very happy, you guys. I watered her, and then I thought, you know what? Let's take her outside. So we finally took her outside today after I watered her, which was kind of a pain in the butt. She was a little heavy on the back end, you know, but hey, it's all right. Hey, Denise. It's going to be in the 70s all week. Dry it. Oh, you think I can? Oh, you think I could? Oh, that's right. You were telling me I could dry arugula. I don't know. Wouldn't they be like tiny little shriveled up nothings? Hey, what's up, Troy? Ronaldo on the YouTube. Been found some balls on a feminized bean of Nancy's, so she told him to spray them with the water and rip them off. Huh. So it is possible. We done smoked that bag? What? Let's see. Have you ever breaded and fried vegetable flowers? I want to try it with squash flowers. Huh. I've seen it with sunflower, or not sunflowers, with dandelions, like where they bread and dry dandelion heads and bread them and deep fry them. Cheers from the grill room. Okay, Ronaldo, you working with me? You never got a puff top? Well, there's still more. There's plenty more. We got, not only do we have what I just got, but I still have a bunch. We got lots of puff tops. Now, I have broken a couple in the mail, so I had to send some out, but actually, did I replace those? If you had one, well, I can't just say that. I have to look back and find out. Everyone will message me. Yeah. Remember when you promised me one of those? Okay, so we're looking at the kohlrabi. I did chop off one of the smaller ones and put it into some stew over the weekend. But we still got the larger one, which thinks it's an eggplant, evidently. I'm going to have to harvest that pretty soon, though. There's a bunch of little ones, too, that are still growing. Very slowly, but growing. Those are little kohlrabis getting going. Kohlrabi. Kohlrabi. All right. And then we got these planties over here that are all right, but not doing so hot. The Bull's Blood beets are just they've looked the same for like a year. Like what? I don't get that. Like it's in stasis. It's in hibernation or something. Okay, I thought I took a better picture, but you can still see the log of driftwood in the water. It's just still floating. It's just a floating log of driftwood that's been in there. We've got a little teeny little broccoli spriggin. Is it a spriggin? Or no, what are they called? No, Florentines. Florentines. Oh yeah, before I forget, if you all may still be here, but if you're not, it's all good. All good. You have to be here to win the door prize. So if I put you on, you have to be here to win. Nice on the Rumble. We got Troy over on the YouTube and Ronaldo. Hey, it's 4:20 right now. Cheers, everybody. I don't want to cash it yet because I know there's some wonderful moon rock goodness inside of here. My neck was kind of sore, like my tonsils or something. Probably smoked too much over the weekend. I don't know. I didn't. Probably not any more than any other event, really, per se. Yeah, but you can add it to a shaker and use it. Ah, okay. That might be the way to go, Rose. And actually, I could still do that, obviously, with some of this. I have a drying rack. I don't know, it's might be too, the holes might be too big for these, though, so I might have to find another way to dry them. I'll have to think about that. Maybe there's something I can purchase. And we are past the hour mark, so let's go get some numbers. I got you, Chris. I'm pretty sure I got you on both sides. And Ted, did I add Ted on here? Tedables, I did. Okay. Number post. Somebody didn't hit the like button. It's literally the first thing that I ask for. The first thing that I ask for. Look, I can look right here and find out. View. Okay, so we're gonna find out the culprit right now. We got Rose, Diane, Kat, Chris, Alice, Andrew, Margaret, Brittany, Brenda, Kayla, and all kinds. Skeeter. Skeeter commented on someone else's comment by accident. And he hit the like button. Yeah, so he did it. He just messed it up a little bit. That's okay. We got it. We'll fix it. Rose, you are number 1 this time. Awesome. Diane, number 2. Here we go. Once again, this is for subscribers. If you are subscribed on Facebook only or on Rumble only, you have to just come through and comment on any one of my shows, and I will add you on the wheel or on the in this post. This post is only accessible by people who are subscribed on Rumble. I'm sorry, on Locals. Trent Allgood, you're number 3, brother. Kat, number 4. And Kat, I gotta send you some shipping money. Kat's gonna send me. Oh shoot, I need to. Yeah, let's see if we can tag Kat. It's not letting me tag anybody. Huh. It won't let me tag Kat. That's fine. Let's just go here. Kat. Read. Hey, let me know what the shipping is. On that Starlink Mini. I'd like to have it by this weekend. I don't know if we can get it rush shipped or what, but it's not going to be light. Probably weighs a couple pounds, if not 5 pounds. That's not going to be cheap. All right, Kat was number 4. So what is 5th place this week? Number 5 is Chris. Well, Chris, apparently it's an attitude. That's what you get. That's what you had. That's what you got. Skeeter, I don't know how to do this. It doesn't really matter per se. So I'm just going to add Skeeter in at the top. So we're going to say Alice, you are number 6. Andrew, number 7. Have a good week. Margaret, number 8. Brittany, number 9. Oop. Brenda, number 10. Kayla, number 11. All Kinds 9, number 12. And then, of course, somebody's probably going to have probably jumped in while I was doing all this. I guess not. All right, I will add in Skeeter as number 13. And this is how I would add you in if you're just subscribed on the Facebook side. Ted, are you still here? Thanks, Kat. Thanks, Margaret. It wouldn't let me tag Kat for some reason. I did send her a message though. Who's still here on the Facebook side? Ted, are you still here? Denise, did you get to? You probably want a number, I'm sure. You are here, so that's good enough for me to just do that. Or you were here at least a few minutes ago. Probably still here. So Denise is number 14. And Tedibles. Ted, are you here, brother? It says you're watching like 16 times on my screen, but we're just going to give you number 15. Ted, you're actually a Super Pro member if you're gonna be sponsoring game night. That makes you a Super Pro member. That means that if you come in on game night and you say, "Let me get in on a team," because you can't access locals, anyone else that wants in a team has to get on locals or has to be subscribed with a badge in the chat. But that makes you Super Pro member. There's a lot of wonderful benefits that come along with that. Let's see who else we got. It's only subscribed on the Facebook side. I know there's a few. Let's see if I go to groups. My group. And we look at the members. I know there's a few members that are only subscribed on one side. I think Joe Orzel, Gabe. I'm not following Gabe. It unfollowed me from Gabe. Chris Buddha, James Pocock. Not following these two guys. It's crazy. It unfollows you from people. Michelle Lynn. A lot of people that are subscribed but not taking advantage, which, I mean, I'm okay with it if you don't want to get in, but I would also like to remind some of these people too. Deborah Payne is subscribed. Where's Leslie at? We need to get her to comment so I can put her on the wheel, on the thing. Gabe, somebody send a message to Gabe, see if he wants to pop in for a second. I can get him a number. Doesn't have to stay for the whole show, but if I at least see them come through and I see the badge, although I did just check, but I need some effort each week, you know what I mean? Okay, back to the broccoli. Let's go. Moving on to the daikon radish over here, looking all right, although it does look a little disconcerting. I don't know if maybe I underwatered it last week or what, but these two leaves here that are kind of dying. And then this is another pepper plant. More pepper plants. Just peppers everywhere over here. More pepper plants over there. Yeah, over on this side. What is it, Ted? Huh? I was there, now I'm here. That's okay, Denise. I just meant like anywhere that you're commenting so I can see you. And that's about the same picture. We got my mint. The mint is still going pretty strong. I brought it back from almost death, but there's still some here that's looking pretty good. I want to fill this whole pot up with mint eventually. And we went back outside today to check on things. This planty, she's still doing her thing. Still growing from the side like that. I'm afraid to stand it back up. I don't want to, you know, the bend has already happened. And if I bend it back, it could snap or it could make it worse. So we'll just see what happens like this. And we have this other plant, still pretty small, but looks healthy. These ones are insane. Like, that thing's a damn near a 45-degree angle. The angle of the dangle is insane on that one. Leave the wagon in the shot for size reference, I guess. But yeah, that is you know, at this angle, also more angle talk. It looks like this plant on the right is a less full than the plant on the left, but I think that the main difference is just the angle of the leaves where I'm looking at it. So if you look at this, all the leaves look sideways almost. So I bet it would look more like this from another angle. Yeah, these ones over here are getting pretty bushy, despite having less light access than the one on the right. But that one on the right is just on the edge of the shade, so that's why it's reaching. It's like, I know there's some sun right over this way. I'm going to reach for it, so it's really stretching over that way. This one's kind of bending too, but it can't. There's nowhere it can go close enough. It's just bending to try to get to spread so that it can get more of that little bit of light that comes through the canopy. It's just trying to catch more of those little bits of light. The one on the right, though, that one is just trying to get out of the shade altogether. Because I know there's not at this point of the day, but there's like midway through the day, there's probably sunlight right next to it, or it might even be touching the sunlight with these branches out this way. I'm not sure. Davis, what's up? Or David, sorry. Got Europe in the house. What's up, brother? Are you a grower? I don't know a whole lot about you. Thank you for tagging Gabe. Appreciate that. I'll add you on the door prize wheel in just a minute here if you hang out. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by, brother. Well, look at all the dancing bananas. We got a dancing banana party. What is it saying what's up? Oh, you were just saying hi. I thought you were asking him about the sponsorship, what he's offering. And the truth is, I can't tell you. Not here anyway. Sorry for being late. That's okay. Hi, Alice. We got Alice in the house. And we got Europe in the house. Europe. Give him 2 Europes. You said wow? What's the wow factor for, Andrew? The Facebook is way back. Wow, I'm looking at that's like a minute and a half delay. Holy cow. Did we just watch this? Oh yeah, we watched it right before off that piece. I didn't want to have to do that, but I did do it, and I had to do it. Here's this baby. What do you guys think? Should I don't know if I'd call it lollipopping, but should I remove a bunch of the lower branches from this one and actually from the other ones because they're in areas with lower sunlight. They're not getting as much direct sunlight, so maybe concentrate that effort into the higher branches. You know, maybe take away the bottom half. Everyone's saying hey to everyone. Let's go. Alice, did I say something and not add you? I did add you. Okay. All right, got a couple more pictures, and then I got to get to the Garden Savvy segment. So this is a picture of the bush that I chopped out. As you can see, it wants to come back so hard. I didn't chop it out of the ground. I just cut it down low. So I'm going to have to do some more cuttings of it and maybe cover it. I might even cover it with like plastic or a board or something. Just something to black it out, and then maybe hopefully kill it all off. I don't want to use chemicals. There might be some natural ways to do it as well, but I just feel like this would be a good spot for like a little herb bed or something like that. A little above, not just a raised bed, but like raised bed. You know, I don't want a raised bed that's only a foot tall, a foot off the ground. Not only do I not want to bend down that much, but I don't want something that's even close enough for dogs to be accidentally playing around, having fun, jumping in there by accident. I want that thing, 3 feet tall. Here we go. Miss Lemone. She's heavy. Some water. I didn't water that much. I think I'm going to go and give her some more water today. But yeah, she gets to go in my mobile plant station, aka the radio flyer. My son loved this wagon. He still does, but he can't use it or anything. He still thinks it's a beloved wagon, We'll see what happens. Lemone was kind of dying off inside. So I was like, we got to see what happens. If it's this, will tell me if light was the issue. If she still looks like this in 2 weeks, or even like by next episode, by Monday, then light was not the issue. But I think that was the issue. I I don't think there were any pest issues. I sprayed her with Pure Crop One multiple times, many times, and thinking that was an issue, and no, nothing, no change. Oh yeah, so I did get a picture of the onions. So it is trying to grow back. I might trim it up a little bit more again. That one died all the way. This one looks like it might still have some life in it. I don't know. Pretty sad though. I don't know what happened to them. My new onions are in a much more controlled environment, which is also sad because I wanted to have this table that I just put everything in, you know. But I'm coming down to the conclusion, or the realization, that's just not going to be possible. What I need to do, if I like these grow beds that I'm making, or that I made, make multiple grow beds in separate areas with different, not just inputs, not just the climate or the environment that it's in, but different depths of soil, because there's certain plants that want that deeper soil, and obviously different amounts of light, all that stuff. So I could kind of group up plants that are in different categories, like the winter plant, or like a fall crop, or a winter crop. That's a simple way to do it, but even more so, I could separate all the plants that like different things, and put them in groupings of like, hey, all these plants generally like the same amount of light and humidity and temperature, and soil and all that, and then try to spread them out like that. But right now, this grow table is more like an experimental table that I just try all sorts of stuff out in. Um, in the future, definitely want to have multiple, have them dialed in a little bit more scientific, if you will. Although experimentation is scientific, but you get my drift. We got lots of broccolin happening, lots of broccolin, but these tomatoes, yo, these tomatoes, we're gonna have some cherry tomatoes on these babies. Trim the green onions only to the length of your newest growth. So the smallest growing one. I see what you mean. Oh no. My stupid landlord sprayed poison on the grass today, pissing me off. Need to smell that shit. Oh yeah. Oof. It will help to reduce pests and issues from mildew if you remove the lower skirt of the plants. Okay. Yeah, like at least the bottom a few nodes. Makes sense. My neighbor has that done also, Rose. Sprays their whole yard around their house, driveway. Yeah, some people are over sanitized. People not just spraying for outside, but like our bodies, our whole lives. Like we want to just, like certain people, and I know a lot of people wish they were like that, but I think there's a happy medium in between of like, yeah, you want to be clean, but you also don't want to be like, you don't want to scrub. Like just talking about our bodies in general, your skin actually has natural things that happen to help you prevent, you know, different things like pests and stuff like that. There's oils in our skin that are good for us, I should say, without being able to list off all the reasons. But I know that it's good. It's like it keeps our skin, you know, moist and not, and be able to stretch and be able to actually grow with us instead of, you know, start to wrinkle up. And so there's a lot of stuff that I think we do to ourselves nowadays, chemicals and sanitization, that we just think is natural. So then we do that to everything outside too. We want to do that to all of our landscaping and stuff, instead of just doing the work that it requires to, you know, do it naturally. It might require more work in the short term, but in the long term, the chemicals and stuff are going to be the more difficult outcome, or the less desirable outcome. People think short term, you know, convenience is worth it, but that's long term inconvenience, honestly. All right, I'll get off my high horse because that was my last picture for the planties right now. I was talking to somebody about getting out to some farms. I definitely want to get out to some farms and check out their planties, because Monday show is always meant to be, let's show off your planties. Now, what we can do after the Garden Savvy segments, we can go look at the planties private chat. If you're on Facebook Messenger, I have a community on Facebook Messenger. You can join the community, and that community has multiple chats for different things, like for you to promote, for you to post plants in them, for our sponsors. There's different chats. All right, so this next segment is all about Garden Savvy. GardenSavvy.com is it's actually free to join. I didn't realize this until last week. It is free to join. It costs money if you want to use the Hortisketch, which we will talk about here in a minute. And I think there might be other aspects that cost money when it comes to that. But here we go. We post the thumbnail because it happens to be the right file type. I can't post any other picture in here unless I want to load it into a program to change the file type, and then I don't want to do all that. So the thumbnail makes sense on multiple levels, since I can also use it for a little bit of promotion here. Let's see, happy Monday, even though it hasn't been all. I'm in a very good mood considering all the technical issues and tragedy as well. Garden Savvy. Let me capitalize that. Garden Saviors. I don't really know how to spell Saviors yet, so we'll use an IE this time. Let's see. How is your garden doing this year? Let's get some dialogue going on in here. And hashtag, let's go. We got Kayla, Miss Kayla, who's the only one of my friends that has joined Garden Savvy. It's basically, at its minimum, is a social media site for gardeners. Obviously, you can get inspired. You can ask questions. You guys, people can talk to each other and learn from each other. But then they also have a couple of features that I believe you probably have to pay for. The Garden AI. So it is an AI that is only relatable to growing and pests, insects, some nature, like mostly. I'm sure livestock maybe is involved, but it doesn't have all the other stuff. It's just for growers and farmers. And then also the Garden Hortisketch, which we're going to look at. It's a way to plan out your garden, map it out, and also maintain it over time, and it will keep track of when you should grow, when you should plant things. It'll tell you what things are in season, what things aren't. The Hortisketch is a very cool tool, and I just figured out how to properly use it. It works best on Google Chrome. Unfortunately, I don't love using Google Chrome, but I do use it for Garden Savvy. All right, now on to the Saviors. We got Miss Kayla. My mini bell peppers plants have peppers incoming already. Wow. My peppers are growing really slow over here. I'm going to say that's awesome. Cat's awesome? That's awesome. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Let's see. Everlasting Wells created a new video. Everlasting Wells. Why is it? Did it tagged himself? Okay. At Everlasting Wells, our work starts with something most people only notice when it stops working: clean, dependable water. As part of the team, I've come to understand how deeply a reliable well system matters to everyday life. We'll give him a thumbs up. Let's see if we can play the video right here. Oh wow, okay. We don't need the water. We don't need this. Music. Okay. Interesting. Water pumps, wells. So he's just advertising. Water testing. Everlasting wells. I mean, are they everlasting though? I don't know if that's a great name for a well company. You gotta move them, dig more. Like, doesn't make sense. No offense. No offense, everlasting well guy. I gave him a like here. He goes on to say, well and pump repair near me. Fast, reliable service. So he's just advertising his well pump and repair service. Interesting. I'll give him a like. I got another new member here, a newcomer. Aeon A1 Trees Service T. A1 Tree Service T. Wonder if they accidentally put a T at the end there. Stump grinder, Bristol, fast and professional stump removal. Okay. Stump grinding. Oh, they got their commercial in here too. Interesting. It's the same. Are these the same people? Are they? Are they the same two companies? A1 Tree Service and Everlasting Pump Service are using the same music. Is this a new feature of the website? Let's see. Can I? What's this? Add video. Okay. Yeah. I could add a video. Let's see. We can go to today's content. Let's see what we can add. Nothing matches? What? Custom files? About all files? Oh, that's why it doesn't match. It's because their website, the Garden Savvy, has some sort of restriction on file types. Let's see, max out a lot. MOV. Well, I have some MOVs. That's strange. Let's try it again. That's strange. They're all MOV movies or videos. Let's try this. Happy worms. And then we'll just use that for both. We're experimenting here. We're seeing if this works. Says, okay, save, privacy, public, okay. Uploading. The action request exceeds the size limit. The 100 megabytes. Gotta be tiny videos. I don't think I have a video that size. So I just clicked on the review folder by accident. Let me just tell you guys, tomorrow's review, it's going to be awesome. Very Canna-centric, Canna-Craft 5, so be aware. There will be some smoking in there. How about this one? Is this one smaller? Exceeds the file size. What? Video will be shortened to utmost 60 seconds. Well, I guess I'm not doing that today. Huh. Well, what I like to do on Mondays is I go through and I hit the like button and react to almost all of the posts until I can't do that one day. They should start blooming soon, coming from Esmeralda Agay. Very cool. Got some tomatoes. Some tomatoes going to be blooming. John Barrett found Port Arthur, Tasmania. What? That doesn't get a like, John. I don't know what you're talking about. Because you found Port Arthur, Tasmania? I don't understand. Here, you know what? I'm going to give him a like anyway. Still going to give him a like. Jocelyn. Yeah, Jocelyn has dragonflies, but those are succulents. Dragonflies, but those are succulents. What? Oh. What is going on here? Is this AI? This Anybody know what this is? Maybe just like it looks like she's at a mall or something. Maybe it's just a decorative looking thing. Dragonflies with their wings covered in flowers. Interesting. I don't want to stick too much time on it, but that's crazy. Hey, I've got 3 reactions this week. John, thanks, John. Jocelyn and Kayla. All right. And that was it. So now let's check out the Horta sketch real fast. Do a little bit of something on there. I actually have a live Horta sketch garden happening right now. You can click this once you're a paid member. You can go in here and click buy seeds, and you can go to all sorts of different approved vendors of not just seeds, but like all grow supplies and stuff like that. But as you can see over here, oh, look at that. It has artichokes. I'm sitting on vegetables right now. Let me go a little bit bigger for you guys. And in here, artichoke has a red box around it, and it's lit up in red. We advise sowing this vegetable from January 1st to April 1st. So it tells me I'm outside of the time when I should be planting that. Now, of course, that's not taking into account anything that's indoors, but it's talking about my outside. And for me, you get this whole space, and you can really zoom super far in on this, and you can click around, and you can really set it up however you want. But for me, I took half of it and I set it up for my outside. So this half over here is what my grow space looks like outside, what my property looks like. And then on this side, I have a I guess representation of my grow table that's inside. And then down here is a representation of the aquaponics grow area, which I don't have a whole lot going on in right now. That's why it literally just has some onions sitting there, and they're not even in the system. They're just sitting over there. So, and then I have the lemon tree, which now I can put inside or outside. Now this system doesn't know inside and outside, so I'm doing something that's not necessarily meant for. But we'll see what happens. I think it's just a way for me to plan out and lay out stuff visibly. It does keep track of all sorts of things like notes. Excuse me. You can add notes and then look back at them, a year later, and you can, like, if I just kept filling up notes in here, which I probably will start doing at some point, then you can go back and look at them, and it's all saved digitally. You can download an app on your phone, and you can get it wherever you're at, rather than say, like, I do like having a notebook, and it's hard to just carry the notebook around all the time. You can put notes in your phone as well, but then you just have to go back and look at them. This is kind of a all in one area. You're going to have your Horta sketch, look at that, maybe update it, and then you can pop over and look at notes. And then the Garden AI can probably, I don't know this yet, but can probably take your information into account within Garden Savvy and maybe give you some recommendations. You got the growing calendar, so you can click this. Nothing happened. Click it again. Nothing happened. Ah, here we go. Grow calendar. Okay. So it tells me when to grow, when to harvest, indoor grow, plant during. Oh, I see. It's telling me to plant. It's just like the things that I have on the screen. It's giving me thoughts on. There's no information on cannabis. kohlrabi indoor, transplanting, outdoor, harvest. Yeah, I don't need that information. Not recommended for your growing zone. It tells me I shouldn't have lemon trees. It also tells me mint is not recommended in my growing zone. You know what? I'm defying those odds. I'm defying you. The only thing I should really care about from here is outdoor stuff, and I don't have any outdoor stuff. Maybe I should ask John about that. Maybe if they could add, if they could, that might be a lot, but they'd have to create a separate tab or a different section, or maybe the outdoor or the indoor hortisketch or something like that, and have, because it matters for a couple reasons. You have your indoor environment that does change according to the outside. And so there's got to be some information that can be taken into account when it comes to people trying to grow all year long indoors. Because take my basement here, for example. Even though I changed the thermostat and I try to keep it at, whatever a degree that I like, the walls and the floor and everything else will get colder in the wintertime and hotter in the summertime. And then you have humidity changes. You have so many things that change that it could be a really nice tool, I guess, or information source to be able to do that. I mean, I'd love to be able to go, okay, help me out here. I'm inside and it's June. So what do I do? We ever get Kyle over on the Rumble? No, I don't think I see him. It's a place to go see race plants or rare plants. I can't think of what they're called, but it's a grass house or a glass house for plants. Huh. That just sounds like a greenhouse. I bought a basket of hanging succulents. It's pretty nice. Does it look like a dragonfly though, Rose? Had to cover mine. Hopefully they keep growing. Something ate all the leaves. Guessing snails, but could be bird, squirrels. Cover your what, Rose? Lila Rose. Definitely tomato, pepper, strawberries, lettuce, all do well. I have little area on my back porch. I should try growing something. Yeah, you should. You see my onions. It's just a little grow pot. Or actually, it's not even a pot. They're in a pot that's in a bowl. And I put water in the bottom, and I just let it soak it, let it absorb up. You definitely can. You definitely should too. It's less work if I just walk over to the neighbor's garden. Yeah, but you could grow something they're not growing. Some kind of herb or spice that maybe they would appreciate in return. Think about that. Think about that, Alice. Are there any questions I can ask the AI now? We need to get to these microgreens. Let's just do this. So we keep the music on and the wheels up. All right, kids. Oh, I didn't do the number spin. I set it all up and then never spun it. I didn't even set it up. We got to go 1 through 15, I think it was. 15. Unless Gabe ever came in. No, I don't see him. And add 1 twice. Shuffle, 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 and oh, I also got some cold cure rosin, baby. Oh, I think it's dab time for that reason alone. What music is this? I don't know, but it sounds intriguing. Yeah. Oh. Must have added some new music into the old wheel. Some cold cure rosin, baby. Yeah. Definitely don't buy it. Definitely don't buy anything ever, according to Facebook. Don't ever buy anything, and you can't be accused of selling anything. Or, reported by haters. Number 5. Hey, guess what, Chris? That's what the 5th spot gets. Is the first win. Look at that, Chris. You manifested that win. You just whined enough, and now you got it. There you go. You got it. Dinner, you mean? What are we missing here? I could have pancakes for dinner, but I made them too strong, and they put me to sleep, which sounds good right now. strong pancakes. What number is mine? You can go back and look, but I'll check for you real quickly. We got, oh no, it's already almost 2 hours here. We need to hurry up. I'm going to harvest some of these. You're number 12, all kinds. Number 12. Number 12. Oh, the bell peppers? Oh, I see. Chicken dinner, he says. Oh, that sounds good too, Chris. A little chicken dinner action. Man, my throat, neck kind of hurts. Maybe I strained it or something. Okay. We got lids and we got containers. So to Lila Rose's point, I may harvest some of this and then dry some of it also. I think I'll probably do that because I'll get tired of harvesting it at some point. I guess I still have to harvest it either way. Okay, let's just go one at a time. Well, let me get out a couple. Got a bunch of them. I'm gonna need at least probably 6. Okay, and the dabs are about ready, I think. Yes, ready to go. Ready to hit it. I'm gonna hit this before I put my doctor gloves on. Doctor. By the way, check these babies out. By the way, these are not. You would never buy these. No one would ever purchase this. I would never advocate for purchasing this. Yeah, groovy gummies. We got 200 milligrams of terrificness in each one. Little tree. We got, what's this? Strawberry guava. We got pineapple. We got blackberry lemonade. We got sour pink grapefruit. Oh yeah. I guess I don't need to eat one right now, but I'm gonna eat them. They're strong enough for me. Yeah, that means they're should be decent for me. Kind of need a high tolerance or high dose. I also got more Fico, which again I would never advocate for anyone to purchase. Some Fico from the Can I Be Happier guys, which make the best. No offense to you Fico makers out there. I've never had an experience like I did with that. We'll say that. Say less. I also bought me some pretty little crystals here, little diamonds. A girl's best friend, they say. See if they can be my best friend too. Watching you on 3 platforms. Okay, so you count. So we gotta take 2 numbers off of the total to count for Andrew. So it's actually 35 people here right now. Have a good day, Rose. Making dinner, nice. Where is it breakfast time and what's a strong pancake? I'm so lost. So she meant to say dinner, so she corrected it, Colin. But she was saying that she could make pancakes for dinner, like tonight. She was talking. I think what was on Rose's mind was like, what am I gonna make for dinner tonight? And so she was talking about making infused pancakes for dinner, but she said they're gonna make her pass out or something like that. I forgot the details after that, but it's something to that effect. Very strong. She said that kind of sounds good right now. Okay, here we go with the definitely not. This is definitely not anything cannabis related. This is cloves. These are Hollywood. This is a Hollywood special effect right here. Not nothing that nothing that any AI would ever have any problem with. So here we are. Cheers. So good. And the flavor, it almost doesn't fake. It doesn't taste fake. It almost tastes like a real thing. But I'm telling you, it's just a Hollywood. It's a Hollywood special effect that I'm doing right now. Boy, just wait till Cousin Wilson gets a piece of this action. With an e-nail, you gotta hit it a few more times. Or should I say you get to. A little dish that I won from Blue Mountain Munchies and Mercantiles waffle. It's my Q-tip dish now. It makes those Q-tips look pretty. It churches up the Q-tips a little bit, you know? Churches them up. The only time I ever heard that phrase be used was in a movie. Anybody know what it was? I'll give a. Oh no, somebody could probably just Google it. I can't give you nothing because you guys could just Google it. You'll get an accolade. You'll get a feather in your cap if you know it. I'll even say the line. Don't church it up, son. See if anybody gets it. Hey, Lisa. Lisa, do you want me to get you and put you on the number post? We already spun today, but you get 3 more chances this week. You always forget to get your ass in there. So, should we get you on it? Do it right now. All is all right. It's not. Could be worse. Could be better. Having a decent Monday today, Lisa May. I hope you are too. My neck kind of hurts now. I don't know what I did to it. Like all up in here. Is that throat cancer? Nah, it's not. A sore muscle maybe over in this area. It's not throat. My throat feels okay. It's like a muscle. Yeah. All right, kids. Here we go. All kinds 9. Got it. Whoop whoop. Nice. Did you have to search it? Go and help Mom Margaret. I hope you have a good day if you're still here. Technology is crazy, right? I don't even know why I'm putting these on. I guess so I can handle the goods. Feel professional about it. Yep, you got it. You got it, my dude. Frozen? Am I frozen? Do you want to build a snowman? I don't think I'm frozen. You don't want to hear me sing all the day. Okay, I'm done. I sing on the after show a lot. I hope you guys, hope it doesn't offend too many people. Like, is he singing? Oh my god. Now look, I don't think this mic is actually good for singing because I've went back and listened to me, and it's not just that I'm not a great singer, but then the mic isn't really picking it up like it should. It's not a singing mic. This is a gaming mic. This is not a mic for singing. All right, so we got two different methods we're gonna try. We have my little a little herb trimmer here. It's kind of cool. It actually has different holes on it that actually have to do with the size of. I forget what it was. Something about like how you can like judge the size of different herbs or something like that. I shouldn't even have spoke up because now I can't remember what it was. It doesn't have anything written on it. It does have a word, Trudeu or something like that. So I could maybe look it up, find out what those are. But it has to do with herbs. Then we have this, which I have cleaned with alcohol and is probably one of my sharper knives because I haven't used it much. It's one of my newer knives. Somebody gave it to me a while back. I have a whole box of knives. I used to collect knives. Actually, when I was in the military, I'd buy knives when I'd go places. So, here we go. Now, can I maybe do this? Oh, it's not going to see my hand because I already put my damn thing on. Can I not waste a glove and try to use this glove again? I'll just be one glove. You know? Yeah, you got it right, all kinds. That was Joe Dirt. He said, Joe Dirte. And they're like, don't church it up, son. And he's like, it's dirt. All right, let's come on down here. Actually, yeah, we'll leave him over here. I don't have much room over that direction. Cool, now I need to hurry up and put these on so the camera won't pick my hands up at all. Aha, found out how to trick the camera. I can just wear rubber gloves on every show. Or latex gloves. Wait, am I using the wrong? I was trying to put the thumb in the pinky hole. The thumb in the pinky hole. Hey, that's I gotta remember that. Like if somebody's getting all excited at me or something, I'll be like, no, don't put the thumb in the pinky hole. What? It just picked up my hand. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, camera. Come on. No. All right. You're not gonna find it now, are you? What? Does it pick up my arm? What's it picking up? What an asshole. What an asshole. What am I paying you for? What am I paying you? Do you know who I am? Kim? I almost couldn't say that. I gotta practice saying that phrase. Look in the mirror or something. Like, do you know who I am? Let's see if I can fucking do it again, motherfucker. Son of a... Mother was a toaster. Your mother was a toaster. Not even a toaster oven. Alright, guys. The chat is a little bit far away for me now, so I hope that you're still chatting. But, oh, Lisa said sure on the number. Let's give her a number real quick. You're going to be 16. Number 16. Exclamation. Point. All right. We had to cook. They finally called me and said they had close early. Huh? I'm missing something. Oh, yesterday. Okay, my bad. Yesterday was so hot. Not one wanted to cook, so we ordered from a local restaurant online. Paid with a card. My dad went to pick it up. Two separate orders. When he got there, they were closed. What? What the fuck? So you still had to cook? That's crazy. The After Dark karaoke, you know it. You didn't add the new people on the number wheel. What new people? Just Elisa. I have to add the 16. It was up to 15. Thank you. Yeah, just Elisa, I think, was the only one I just added. Brenda, you got one? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, thank you. But when you said the new people, it kind of threw me off. I was like, what? It's just one. But you're right, though. I might have forgot if you didn't. We can both be right a little bit. How about that? Can we both be right a little bit? All right. So what I've been told is the knife is better because you don't want to use scissors because the way that it would pinch all of the different because it's a bunch of different plants. You're not just bundling the leaves together. You have to cut the bottom. Oh, jeez. Just cut the gloves open. Alrighty. Oh, see, I got a little bit of the soil in there. Not soil, but cocoa core. I don't want to do that. Maybe I should go wash them before I put them in. No, I can't do that either. Can't do that either. Yep. I'm finding out the problems here, folks. I guess people would wash them before they ate them. I would expect, but that's might be more than I can expect. Whoa! Oh, jeez. All right. We're practicing here. We're practicing. Maybe this knife isn't sharp enough. I've been grabbing too many. Like that. And before I put them in the container, pull off any of those. Okay. Now we're talking. Kids can't see me really, so let me try start over here. Can I do it? Where's my hand at? This here? Okay. This weird messed up corner. How about that? Getting a little pile of scraps over here. Should find something to put that in. Maybe my soil bucket, or that's my cocoa core bucket. Here we go. Use this bowl. Alright, so it looks like you guys can see that spot the best. I'm just going to go in there. In fact, we're going to give this thing a try. Okay, maybe I like this thing better. The idea is to not waste a bunch of it, but it might just happen naturally. It's a lot. Wow, it's the smell too. It's getting strong. Arugula is, it looks unassuming. Looks like this nice little green leafy vegetable. You can throw it on a sandwich or something. But no, man, you try some of this. It's strong. Oh, it's having trouble cutting. this notebook out of the way. Wow, okay, this is gonna be a learning curve here for sure. I have to look up some good methods. I was told by a former supporter that a sharp knife was the way to go. This knife might not be sharp enough, might be the issue. Maybe that's how you do it. You just cut into it like a carpet, like just kind of. I don't know. It's not doing it either. And that has a bunch of cocoa core in it. Can't really tell what's going on in there. I don't see any mold. It's kind of matted up on this corner. It's all matted up. So maybe that would be not the right corner to start with. Might be affecting the rest of the harvesting process. Drying these might be the way to go, Lila Rose. Especially the strength of the flavor and everything. I think it wouldn't matter, dried or fresh. Arugula. Let's try this. I guess either way, I'm gonna have to rinse them. Maybe I should rinse them anyway before they get packaged, and then let them dry off a little bit. Should talk to a microgreen specialist. I know a local guy. I'll just do one at a time. One or two at a time. It would take me, I don't know, 6 years to get through the rest of this. Trick is to grab more, not less. Okay. I want to know, like a professional microgreens farmer, how much do they care about like the microgreen that fell on the table? Like, is that like, hey, that's my business. That's got to go in there, right? Or is it like, man, that's just waste? I guess it depends on how much time it takes you to pick up those like that. Time is money, right? If it's faster just to grow another tray, then that would be the issue. Me, I'm like kind of OCD about like, I don't want to, waste anything. But you know what? Gotta spend money to make money, I guess. And all that. It's ironic that I can see the Facebook comments easier now that my phone is over here. Could do this. Chris leaving. Have a good day, Chris. Just harvested my first carrot grown from seed. It took me 3 seasons to get to this little finger carrot. Wow. My Walmart delivery is here. Okay. You didn't. Okay, got it. Snap. Can I get some supportive dancing bananas, or maybe some inspirational hashtag WTIFs in the Rumble chat? Need them inspirational. I think maybe I'm gonna have to do this hanging out in the after show, but at least I did quite a bit. Wait, I turned this around. I meant to do it. Oh, dang! Didn't see that. Oh. This thing won't chop anymore. Oh, how was that happening? Probably because I was chopping broccoli stalks with it. Never mind. I know how that happened. And I don't have any paper towels down here. Oh. I will be right back. I need to replace my glove anyway. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'll probably switch over to Rumble only. Play some music or some such thing on the after show. Or over time. Well, actually, I'm not going to switch. I'm going to do the door prize real quick. I'll do the door prize. Here we go. And boom. Thank you. Everybody's got to eat, yes. And everybody's got shit to do. So let me shuffle this up. Let me add anyone who commented below the stream here. What? Should be more than that. Here we go. Thank you, Colin. Alice, Andrew, Colin, Kayla, Margaret, and Brenda. I think I got everybody. Yeah. Okay, look at that. That's like a steel trap up here, you guys. All right, who's commenting? Let's see. Alice. Oh, Andis. We got all kinds in the house. Diane. All kinds. Offers on the table, man. You can park your RV at my house. Come, I mean, you know. Got Cullen. We got Kayla. Lila Rose. And I believe that's all. That's all, folks. Let's go ahead and refresh it up. Give it a refresh. They call it a shuffle. Never mind. And boom. Okay, I can dig this one too. Can you guys hear that music? I wonder if that's only me that's hearing it. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Hey, Leslie. Leslie, you need to tell Deborah she's subscribed. She could be getting in the number posts and stuff. She's got to come in and comment on the stream sometimes. She comes in. If I see her, I'll throw her on. Throw her on the wheel. Gotta go get some napkins, or paper towels, I should say, before I continue harvesting. Is it gonna land on Cullen or Ricky? I think it's gonna hit Ricky, possibly Macy. Cullen! Cullen, I believe you already have. Let's see, did you? Is that somebody else? Somebody won, yes. So you know what that means? That means Cullen just won a Sprout Buck. You have one, now you have two. You got two Sprout Bucks. Speaking of Sprout Bucks, I'm gonna have to let him out as well. So let me wrap this up and get some music playing while I run upstairs. And then prepare for harvest time. So don't go anywhere on the Rumble. It's gonna get fun in the after sesh. Here we go. Remove you, Cullen, from. I remove you from the wheel. And let's get to it. Actually, not this. Let's do this and this. All right, everybody. We will see you guys later tomorrow. The Canacraft 5 review. I'm hoping, I didn't really even talk to Alex about it, but who knows, we could maybe get Alex up on the show and we'll talk about it. Because, you know, there's a little bit of a deeper conversation. Like he plans on another one, but it may be the last one because of the new laws and stuff. So we'll probably have that conversation tomorrow. Hopefully he can come up. Otherwise, I'll just kind of mention. I'll mention it again. We'll talk about it again anyway. But there's a lot happening on the review, including my new friend, Miss Dior. I keep saying it the wrong way. New friends. What can you say about the new names and trying to remember people's names? Gosh. But I told her like she would look good with her nails painted, and I'm hoping that she gets them done. I did post a picture of me and her. We were hugging. I actually held her. You know, she's a good gal. Leslie, you probably would like her. Miss Dior. Yeah, you guys know who I'm talking about. The ones that seen the post, right? You've seen the post of me and Miss Dior. But yeah, you'll see that tomorrow. Just as a teaser, Facebookers. Otherwise, we'll see you on Rumble here in just a moment after we play the outro. Give me about 15 seconds of the outro. We'll see you all tomorrow, everybody that's not on Rumble, at 1 o'clock Central Time. Peace. Remember, everybody's got to eat. Screen.